Hello, hello, and welcome to my happy place. I have had a cold all week. I still have it. It seems like I've had this cold since January, and every time I feel it, it's gone away. It resurfaces. But, excuse me, my birthday was last Friday. I am now officially 67. I'm getting way over that hump to 70. Not happy about it. But what can you do? So I bought myself a birthday present. From Huda. Now let's see what it is. Comes like this. Let's see if I can get her open. Packaged very well. And I brought the 3 Huda palettes that were recently released. One is the Pastel Lilac, and Pastel's Rose, and Pastel's Mint. Let's see what they look like. I have this in my hand because I use the P. Louise eyeshadow base, and I don't like it. It's showing every little wrinkle, and it's creasing before I even get to do my makeup. So this was the first time I was trying it. So this is Lilac. Oof, come on out. Let's see what she looks like. Okay, very pretty. I hope it's focusing. There we go. That's very pretty. And we have Rose. Whoops. Now these colors are a little lighter than what I normally like to wear, but I figure going into spring, they were just so springy, and I do love pastel colors. I love wearing pastels. So this is the Rose palette. Very pretty. Let's see if I can get that to focus quicker than the other one did. That's very pretty. Love it. And this is the Mint. Oh, also last Friday, on my birthday, I went to my oncologist. And I am officially cancer-free. And I got a little diploma. And they said that the chances of the cancer coming back are almost nil. Almost nil. But I was glad to get that over with. And this is the Mint. I'm going to focus. Okay. So I didn't watch her whole video, but I saw Clara Barrera, Beauty is Ageless, doing I'm not sure if she was doing the Rose or Lilac, so I figured I would do the minty one. And let's see if they have the colored names in here. There's no color names that I see. So I didn't, since it's a pastel color, I did not set the P. Louise base on my eyes. I just thought I'd have a go at it without that. So I'm going to go with a fluffy brush. Do you have a name? No, it's a no-name brush. And I'm going to go into the first color there. and just try to do a transition. I have seen, oh, it's very powdery, very powdery. I've seen robins, and my crocuses are blooming. I'm just so excited. And today it felt so springy outside. It was just like the air is different. And the sun is warming up. I think I need my closer mirror, because I can't see what this is setting down as. Let's see. And I don't see anything. I'm going to try a smaller brush. Let's see if I have a stiffer brush. Don't know what that one is. I have a stiffer brush. I'm just going to go in with a Wayne Goss number 16 and see if I can get that to show up a little bit, but a lot of just as you're touching it, the powder's coming off. Let's see if this deposits it a little more. I'm still not getting any color payoff. It's quite unusual. Alright, so I'm going to go in with a smaller brush, even. Just wondering if I have, yeah, this is a stiff brush. And I'm going to try to, I never had this problem before, but it's absolutely not showing up. And I'm just going to try to put some in the corner. And maybe just tap it on. I'm just not seeing it. I am not seeing the color. It's never happened to me before. I'm going to try the darker one here and see if that has payoff. I've never had a palette where, I don't know if you could see the how dusty that is. Powdery. Very powdery. This color is showing up more. And yet still I could see my skin. I could see my skin through the shadow. I had never had that problem before. Let's try it to the other side. So where we live on Long Island, my daughter has kept the children home from school starting today until there is, well, that one's showing up, more information about the coronavirus. I am staying home. It's killing me, but I canceled my nail appointment, canceled my hair appointment, and I desperately need a haircut and I need a color. But I just don't think it's worth going out until there's more known, because since they're not doing a lot of testing, you don't know where it is, and I'm in a very high risk category, having diabetes, asthma, all those other things, and plus being 67. I am in a high risk group. I'm going to try this in the crease. I know this says pastels, but there's really not a lot of payoff in these at all. From my cold, I guess from being dehydrated, my wrinkles have really been exploding. I'm just going to blend that out. And I should have put you in closer. I'm sorry. Okay. I don't want you too close because, like I say, I'm really wrinkly right now. I'm just going to take my Wangos 03 and just blend that. But so far this palette is a bit disappointing to me. I just think it should have a little more color payoff and not be as powdery as it is. Now I'm going to try to darken up that outer corner and take the darkest shade down there. Or is that the one? This is the one actually I used in the crease already. That is the darkest one. I don't know why, but whenever I film and I have my little Havanese in here, she likes to get under the covers and make a mess and throw things around. I don't know what that is with her. Okay, so I am very disappointed in this palette. I don't say that very often, but I'm just not getting anything from it, really. I'm gonna go try and do one of the, is it shimmer or glitter? Let's see. This looks like a duochrome, but it also looks like it might be better as a topper, so I'm going to take a brush and put the, I'm gonna go into the little brown color they have there and just put that on my lid. I am really wishing I picked the Rose or Lilac palette. Now I'm going to try this shimmer, and I'm going to try it with my finger first. Let's see how we do with that. Nothing, just a few glitters hanging around. Nothing. I'm going to try this thing. It didn't come with any color at all, just a few little glitter pieces showing up. It's like nothing on the lid, but some shiny pieces. I thought it was going to be more of a duochrome or something. I'm going to try this other glitter, see if it does anything. Let's see if this does anything. No, all it's really doing is spreading a few glitters on my eyelid. What I'd like to do is just wipe it off and start over. I'm gonna try it on the other side. Even the glitters are dry and dusty. I really don't like this palette. Let's see if I have something to wet this. I would like to wet the brush. Let's see what I have here. Everything but something to wet my brush with. Hold please, I'm back. All the products I have, you'd think I would have some kind of spray. So I found Air Flash Radiance Mist, and I'm going to wet. I don't think that did it. What did that do? It did make it wet. All right, and I'm going to go into that shimmer glitter again. And just try it. It's really not, even though this little spongy applicator type thing, it's not a brush, it's more a sponge applicator, is wet. It's not picking it up very well. Okay, let's try it a little more. This is so disappointing. These palettes look so gorgeous online. I like to look at Trend Mood. I like to look at their website and see what's coming. And I was so excited to see these coming. But I wonder if the other palettes are a little better than this. Because it's like I could still see my skin through this, and it's not going on even. I'm so disappointed. I'm so disappointed. Even patting it. I am going to wet the other side of this sponge type thing. And just dot it off a bit. Still wet, still wet. I'm just going to try to darken up the outside with the darker green in this palette. Just so I have some kind of contrast. I'm not so sure that's working. And I like Huda products. This is so disappointing to me. I can't tell you how disappointed I am. I think they're not cheap. They're like $29 each. Okay. I don't know if there's any rescuing of this. Because like I say, even though I put down a color, I could still see my skin through here. So let me just go and see if I have something to fix it. And I'll be right back. Okay, so what I did was I pulled out my Sidney Grace colors. And I went into this, I think this color right here, which is a green. And I just took my finger and I went over the lid. Now mind you, I have glitter from that other palette all over the place. Let me just see if that went on. Yes, this one went on. And I'm just going to take a small brush. This is one of my Sonia G brushes. It's just a kind of little, sort of like a pencil brush. Because I just want to get into the corner here. That's better. And now I'm going to take a another Sonia, Wayne Goss 17, and I'm just going to go into this darker green here, and I'm just going to put it try to salvage this. I have to say, I think this is one of the worst palettes I've ever worked with. Not Sidney Grace. I hope I said Sidney Grace, not Sonia G. Sidney Grace. Sidney Grace is wonderful. I was expecting it to have pastel colors, but nothing. Okay, so I'm happier with that. And I have like all sparkle down here. I'm going to try to get off with a fluffy. See if that gets it off. And I'm going to take a skinny brush, if I can find it. Okay, I have this one. It's very thin. What is it? It's a Charlotte Tilbury pencil brush. And I'm going to take this darker color here again, and I'm going to run it under my run it under here. I think from my cold, the whites in my eyes has been so red, no matter how much eye drop I use. All right. Oof. I think that's better since I dipped into Sidney Grace, I have to say. Now I just have to put on a blush, and I'm going to use the Scott Barnes blush palette. Do I have a blush? I haven't done any contour. This is Strike a Rose, and I'm going to dip it in with Minimalist. And I'm going to have to get a brush to brush that out. Let's see, I have one here that I haven't used yet. What are you? Oh, this is the Wayne Goss brush, the Christmas brush. Okay. Let me just find a lippy to go with this and some mascara and eyeliner, and I'll be right back. And I'm back. I used their Real mascara. I used this MAC lipstick. Costa Chic BB4. And I've used this in other looks, and some people have asked me what the color was, and of course I have forgotten to tell them. But it's like a coral, I guess. Coral lipstick. And over that I used the Jeffree Star the Gloss. Too tiny for me to read, but it's just the white one. And I bought myself something else for my birthday. Can't say I don't spoil myself on my birthday. Now, a lot of people say they have birthday month, birthday week. I only have a birthday day. And I'm lucky to get that. And this is the wrong thing. That was definitely the wrong thing. That is a Shane Dawson Mini Controversy palette that I have not opened yet. This is what I bought for myself for my birthday. Why, you may ask? Because I'm 67. Because I want to try things before it's too late. I know I'm going to say it's too late. Look how gorgeous that is. Opens up like a jewelry box. Most people would say, oh, you're too late already, but I don't want it to be. Let's see. And it is gorgeous. I mean, even if I wear it around the house, who's to tell me not to? So I'm just going very lightly. And this has a sort of purple shift, so probably not the greatest with, no, it's not the greatest with a green eyeshadow look, but I wanted to try my Jeffree Star highlighter. I definitely should have used the other Huda palette. And I tell you, I just dotted that on so lightly. And I'm just gonna, I can't really see it on that side, but I could see it on this side, so it must be on that side. Like I said, I know it's not the best color. There, I just wiped most of it off. It's not the best color. It's more a purple shift, but I really just wanted to try it. This Huda palette, to me, is garbage. I will never use it again. as pretty as it looked. It has no color payoff. It's so dusty. I have glitter from trying to get the glitter to show up everywhere. I would never even try to use this again. Very disappointed. I don't know if the other palettes are any better. I'm going to look at some other reviews and see if I could find something. Otherwise, I'm not even going to try them. That's how much I hated it. Sidney Grace saved the day because her shadows are less expensive. This is just one of my Z palettes. Her palettes are less expensive. The color payoff is wonderful. They're so creamy. I really enjoy her her colors. As a matter of fact, I'm going to take who are you? A Wangos brush, and I'm just going to go into this color here, and I'm just going to put a tiny bit here. I really wish I had bought the Huda palettes. I wish I'd waited and bought them from Sephora so I could have returned them. But to return them to Huda is just going to be too much trouble by mail and everything. I guess they can't all be winners, but thanks to Sidney Grace, this one's okay. So I want to, you know what? Let's just check out the Rose palette. Now, beautiful, right? Let's take a clean, fluffy brush. I think this is a Sonia G. And let's go into this color here. It's like a pinky purple. And let's just see what it does here. Well, that payoff seems to be a little better, but still extremely dusty, and that's about the darkest color in the palette. But the dust is just unbelievable. So maybe I will try the rose and the purple, and we'll see if it does any better. But as for the green, it's garbage for me. I hate it. I want to thank you for coming to my happy place. I'm all discombobbled now because I was not expecting that. I was expecting a pretty pastel look. Thanks for coming to my happy place. Happy trails until we meet again. Bye-bye.